Alright, we are ready to begin our next lesson. Today's learning goal is that students will be able to convert and compare units of time. And as before, we have some new vocabulary that we're going to talk about. First of all, time. Time is the duration between events. Something happens, a little while later something else happens, and that space between is what we call time. We have lots of different units for time that we use in the United States. Seconds and minutes and hours and days and weeks and months and years and decades and centuries and millenniums. So we can do lots of conversions with all those different units. These are the conversion factors that you'll need to know in order to do your time conversions. Again, we're going to be using dimensional analysis, and so knowing what these are very important. One important one to point out is this one here where it says 1 month is equal to approximately 4 weeks. That's a little shy of most months. Actually, February is the only month that has exactly 4 weeks in it. The rest of them go a little bit longer than that, but we'll take that approximation when we're doing certain calculations for our conversions. So we're going to do some sample problems. The first sample problem we're going to do is we're going to convert 600 seconds into minutes. Alright, so I've gone ahead and written the problem down, and I've gotten our dimensional analysis started by taking what they give us and putting it in the first section of our giant fraction that we have here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the second section. So we need to find a conversion factor that relates seconds and minutes. Well, we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. And since we have seconds on the top of the first section, we're going to have seconds on the bottom of the second section. So we put 60 seconds on the bottom and 1 minute on the top. Then we cancel units, seconds cancel seconds, and we get rid of the ones. And so we get 600 minutes over 60. Well, we can do that quickly in our head. 600 divided by 60 is 10. And so 600 seconds is equal to 60 minutes. Or sorry, 10 minutes. Alright, the next sample problem that we're going to do is we're going to convert 20 days to some number of minutes. So again, I've started off by writing the problem down and putting the first part of the problem in the first section of our giant fraction here. We don't have a conversion that goes directly from days to minutes, and so we're going to have to step through it. We do know that 1 day is equal to 24 hours. And since we start with days on the top here, we're going to have 1 day on the bottom of the second section, and the 24 hours will go on the top. We also know, now that we're going from hours to minutes, that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And so we have hours on the top, which means we're going to have hours on the bottom and 60 minutes on the top. And now we can cancel units. We can cancel the days on the top and the days on the bottom, hours on the top and hours on the bottom. We can cancel out all of our ones, and we're left with 20 times 24 times 60. Well, I can do 20 times 60 in my head. That's 1,200. And then we can multiply that times 24. And so our answer will be 28,000 800 minutes in 20 days. All right, so that's it for our sample problems. Go ahead and go on to Moodle, do your practice problems for tonight. When you're done, based on how you do, rate yourself on our scale. How comfortable are you with solving these types of problems? And record that in your notes up near the heading. If you have any questions, please bring those to class, and have a great evening.